is there a difference between eventing dressage and straight dressage? And I think this is, of course, more important for eventers than it is for straight dressage riders. I used to say there really wasn't, and back 10 years ago, the eventers used the same tests that the dressage riders did. The tests were the same, the judges were the same, the ring was the same. Now they have written specific tests for eventing. And the reason there are a lot of reasons they did it, but one of the reasons was so that they could fit more rides in during the day. So the tests are shorter than straight dressage tests, and they're also mostly all written in the 20x40 ring. So they can fit at a normal dressage show, a normal day will be 50 to 60 rides. At a combined training event, they could have 70 or more rides a day for one ring and one judge. So actually, as a rider for eventers, things have changed quite a bit. Those tests are different, and they're written in the small arena. You don't have to halt at the beginning of the test, for example. So how does this affect you as a rider? Those tests are written with a lot of more twists and turns than the straight dressage tests are. You have to be aware of how to use your upper body, bring your inside shoulder back so you can make those turns more efficiently. But I think maybe the biggest difference between straight dressage and eventing dressage is what you have to consider the ultimate job of the horse to be. The ultimate job, and therefore the type of muscling, the type of mind the horse has to have. The ultimate job of an event horse is essentially to run and jump, to do the cross country. Whereas the ultimate job of a dressage horse eventually is to do upper level dressage, to do piaffe passage, pirouettes, flying changes. Therefore, the fitness and muscling that the horse needs is completely different. An event horse has flatter muscles, and their conditioning is they're conditioned to have a lot of endurance. So they're going to come in the ring with perhaps more energy than your normal straight dressage horse. A straight dressage horse has more muscling, say, rather than like a marathon runner, he's like a ballet dancer. He has rounder muscles, fatter muscles. Yes, it requires a great deal of conditioning, but it's the kind of conditioning to do piaffe and passage for several minutes or pirouettes. It's the conditioning, it's a strength conditioning rather than an aerobic conditioning. So there are very significant differences between dressage horses and event horses, dressage tests and event tests. And especially as you move up the levels, I think you need to be aware of these.